What's going on, guys? I've been wanting to do a video to kind of review some gear, but this is something new that I've gotten into, and I would really like to format it where I kind of lay things out on the table and let you guys see the details of some of these things. But this is what gets me through the day as a audio visual freelancer around town, and also do consultations and stuff. So I might be able to fit business cards and different things in some of these little bags and things that get me through the day. But to start off, this bag I got off of Amazon. It didn't come with the strap, so I've had a couple of different straps that are actually a little bit overkill, but work well with this bag. One in particular is this Louis Vuitton strap that I have on. I like it because it was intended for a duffel bag, so it's a lot thicker than, say, like a bag strap that's meant for a satchel. And I like it because it's not flimsy, and it tends to kind of stay in place a little bit better versus a smaller, slimmer strap or one that's like a lighter weight. And another perk about this bag, what made me choose it for the aesthetics, besides its versatility, with the option to add whatever you like on the back, be it a strap or little keychains and things like that, is the loop right here, the loop Velcro, side of Velcro. So I ordered this patch through an Etsy seller, but I started off with a few more patches, but I just think, the minimalist look is a little bit better, so I've got this one Cocapelli patch. I get a lot of comments on it depending on where I'm at. I just recently worked a festival, and a lot of the festival goers were very familiar with Cocapelli, so that was something new to me, to have people actually comment on something like, as small as that. And it opened up conversation about the vacations and places that I've been on where I've ran into the Cocapelli figure. So something more recent that I got for this bag in particular, because it's actually a really great bag. Just one of the downsides is that the zippers tend to come open. I would say just because it's like 360 zip, and so they don't really settle too nicely on the top. They end up landing on the side, and they just kind of want to come open. So I didn't see that being such a big issue for this style of bag, because it was so rare of a find that it had all the features on the inside, that something as minor as that, I had to just come up with a solution for it. So my solution is from this brand, Bobino. I also bought this on Amazon. It's not a Prime item, but that kind of just goes to show the level of quality that you get out of something like this, because it was a small business on Amazon. So it took a little bit longer to ship, but it was still very prompt, but it was not 2 days by any means. So what this is, it took me several weeks to find something like this, but it's a lock, basically. It's not a combination lock or anything like that. I've had those, but this sort of lock, it's just to prevent it from coming open, say like on a hike or like, vigorous activity, which is exactly what I needed, driving like all-terrain vehicles and stuff around town, and it's just the last thing you want to do is worry about a zipper coming undone. So it just unclasped. I won't get too deep into that, but on the inside, I'm starting to find all these little benefits of this bag that I would have never really thought about. I guess the advertisement, whether or not I paid attention to it, I didn't really see like exactly what these features were for. But this is perfect for like holding a little bottle of hand sanitizer. I just bought this today. This brand of hand sanitizer, it's the Everyone brand. Really good. It's like a coconut lemon smell, which is great for out here, eating seafood. That's gonna clear that up. I always use this brand, but obviously you could get other trial size like little deodorants and sprays. I keep a little, this is actually a big zebra pin, but I also have like the ones that are about half the size, and there's space to put one more tube of whatever. I will say it gets a little cramped if you were to probably add something else to it. Excuse me. And then these little snaps. There's places to snap stuff like that on the back, so I bought that around the time I bought the bag, so I just keep that in there. I don't really use it for anything. And then so in order to close this, it just kind of takes a little bit of eyeballing on where to clasp it. It's not flawless, but as you're doing it and undoing it, you got your eye a little bit more in the position that it goes. So on the back side, this is why I really wanted to do this video, because I'm finding out more little tricks about this bag the more I use it. This is probably only like $12 too. It's got this little toggle right here. You can loosen it, and this strap would allow you to like completely open it. So maybe if you're traveling and you wanted to like hang this up and use it as like a shave kit or something like that. But yeah, I just save little like knickknacks and stuff to recycle and keep my medicines and stuff in there. I didn't have to buy anything special for that. A little monocle or monocular, which is great, if you're rigging or something and you got to look up on the truss. I love that I could fit an EOS balm tube in here. This just kind of came together. It wasn't intended, but a little 5-star little zipper pouch. I keep like a wrench and a little in-ear that I use for walkie-talkies in there. I got this around Mardi Gras from the Muses float, which is really cool that I can fit this in there. It doesn't come out, like on my day-to-day, I just leave it in there. But that's what I put the bulk of just loose ends in. Little mosquito bracelet. It's really cool to be able to show people this. This is what you need when you're on the road with bands and stuff like that. Some sunscreen. I really like that brand, Blue Lizard. It doesn't really smell too much like sunscreen. That fits well in there. Roto eye drops, gotta have those when you're working in these dusty conditions. Little measuring tool, whatever you want to call that. Places to keep earplugs. I also have some on my keychain. You got, this little knickknacks. I won't go through the whole thing, and then in here, I like my wired headphones. Keep a couple of masks still, N95s. Really, I just keep that just for dust and stuff. But then I've got, some Tide to-go wipes. There's little pockets here. It's just a really good all-around little bag. It doesn't really get in the way. So I keep that on me most days. I just started leaving it at home some days because sometimes it feels good not to have a bag on you. As nice as it is, And again, lining these up isn't too difficult. It has these little ridges on the edge that you can see, and it snaps on just like that. The last thing that I ordered for this bag is like another little hook and loop zipper pouch that goes right here on the edge. Because the thing that I noticed about having these little locks is, say, especially in New Orleans, where criminal activity is heightened. I'll definitely say it's heightened, but much like other cities, except New Orleans is just very dense, Kansas City and those downtown areas, you're turning different corners and there's not as many people around you. So I think you increase people, you increase crime. And so anyway, with that said, it would be nice to have a little pocket to just immediately shove your keys in now that this is more secure. And that's what I found on Amazon. Or this was actually Etsy. It took me a while to find it, but it's just a little mesh zipper pouch that clips on here with a little hook and loop. And anyway, yeah, so it's lots and lots of Googling and stuff, but that's what it takes to get this stuff right. And so all in all, this investment, like I said, $12 bag. Things are rising in price, so it just cost me more to put the little attachment on the front. I want to say like $6 patch. Things in it, you buy over time. But it's cool that they make little, I won't really say trial size products, but just little mini products for you to keep. I think more and more people are carrying bags, so you're starting to see, these little tiny products in stores, a little bit easier for you to find. But I love this thing. And I actually ordered an alpaca magnetic little, I forget what they call it, but it's like a 3-point system so that when you're moving around, like, trust me, when I get moving around, right now it's not an issue at all. But, you know, say you're busking with the band, moving gear and stuff like that, you know, you don't really want this swinging out too much. Now that it's weighed down, it doesn't really swing out too much, but Alpaca, they've got the solution for that. It's like a $17 little harness. So we'll see how that works. But in the meantime, you know, trying to think of some other things to, you know, share with you guys as far as what I think is efficient when it comes to like everyday carry items as like a freelancer. You know, hopefully everybody gets something out of this. So I appreciate your time, and I love your feedback, and, you know, share this video if it's useful on your Discords or whatever, you know, you use to talk to your buddies and stuff in the field. So thanks, and see you again soon.